Welcome back, Ramblers,
to the podcast.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Hey.
Someone is 21.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Honestly, I think Patreon, like your drunk video,
Okay.
that will be
Patreon.
gold.
Period.
Yeah.
It will. It will.
Yep. I'm excited for that, actually.
Yeah. Well, we haven't recorded in, it's been 2 weeks now, I think.
Listen, life be happening.
It's been 2 weeks. We didn't record right before my birthday, right?
Yeah. We were going to do one more. No, we were.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
That's what I
we
thought.
didn't.
Yeah.
Because we were like, okay, one more coming out before your birthday, and then
Yeah, and then it didn't.
it just didn't align.
Yeah, because this last like 3 weeks have literally been so busy.
So busy.
You know,
Life be lifing.
things be happening.
Things be happening, you know.
But
alas, we prevail.
persist. Oh,
And persist.
we prevail. So,
and we're coming in hot and ready. We've got tea. We've got drama.
Yes.
We've got action.
wait, I don't have my object with me.
Okay, grab your object real quick.
You have your object with you, like on person?
On the person.
Okay. She is going to entertain you while I grab my object.
Okay. La da da dee, la da da da. What do we talk about? We don't know. We saw the new movie Thunderbolts with the asterisk. Top tier. It was wonderful. It was bloody stunning, wasn't it?
It was.
He's coming back. He'll give his input.
It was bloody stunning.
But you know what I didn't like?
What?
We were watching the trailers. Well, actually, there's a couple of things that we need to talk about as far as that movie goes.
Okay.
Because this was our me and my husband's like first time going out again to the movies in a while since having a Wii. And once again, Chris tags along. Always there. But
Sorry.
for some reason he was already at our casa, and then it's like, okay, we're gonna go see a movie, and then he's just like,
Oh, I guess I'm going too, huh?
exactly. But the movie was fire. The movie was super good.
Yeah.
It was weird because for the first time they had the little cleaning like strip up.
Yeah, when the movie was like supposed to be starting.
Like, the time
it was
was
literally 10:30. We were going to see the movie at 10:30 and it was 10:30 and the cleaning thing was still up.
And there was people, and this was in the Dolby Theater, and there was people standing all around with their popcorn and everything. And then all of a sudden this man was like, screw it, lifts up the thing, and everyone
it flies back.
literally, and everyone's like, merge. It literally was like Guardians of the Galaxy.
It literally was. It truly was.
Yes. And when we get in there, we're like, watch, no one's going to be cleaning. Someone trolled us. No, they were cleaning.
Yeah.
And everyone was taking their seats.
There was a poor fellow in there.
There was two.
Oh, there's two?
One on our side and one on the other side.
Okay, that
Yep.
makes sense. Yeah, I only saw the one,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Yeah. But they didn't, no need to fret. We didn't get kicked out or anything.
nope.
You know, it was all good.
At that point,
like, what are they going to
what are we
do?
gonna do? Exactly. We cleaned off our own
And
seats.
also, like, we didn't want to miss the trailers.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big part of it. And they were starting.
Yeah.
And that's where I wanted to get to is, why is there another Tom Cruise? What is it? Mission Impossible? Like, stop. And all it is showing him running in different like types of weather.
Or like on a plane in the middle of the sky, or like on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
Literally. Like, why is he always running? And like, that is so cringy to me. I don't when they, I feel like, I guess the only time it's not cringy is in like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Where they're like running away to save their life.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not cringy, but the like action movies where it's like, let's show them running really fast.
Yeah.
It cringes me out every time.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't even care about Mission Impossible at all, nor Tom Cruise. So it's like,
What?
I really don't want to see that.
Again? And I swear
all.
last year there was one, I swear I keep seeing his face for a Mission Impossible trailer every time we go to the movies.
Exactly, because are they still promoting the same movie they were promoting at the Olympics last year.
Dude,
And
I
how
don't
is the
know.
movie not out yet?
That's what I'm saying.
The fucking movie.
Like, I'm
how
so
has the promo
confused.
cycle been going on this long and the movie isn't out?
Right. And like we don't watch, so we don't even know what the hell is going on.
Right.
But he keeps on showing up for some reason.
Exactly.
And after the movie, everything went well. Everything was super good. We go outside, walk to our car.
Oh my God, I forgot about this.
Yeah. We're taking a trek to our car. I'm literally just looking ahead because it's 2 a.m. at that point for some reason.
2:30.
I was so dead. I was so tired.
Yeah.
And then Chris and Javed look over and they're like, "Oh, what happened over there?" And I'm like, "Do tell what you found."
There was a beaten up, smashed up car, windshield bashed in, windows bashed in, hood bashed in, bumper falling off. Car just right, like
literally
2 spots down
totaled.
from us. Yeah.
It was bad.
It was
And
crazy. And the fact that it was
was
from two cars down from us, and we were like trying to think of like what kind of happened or like what the situation was, because that obviously happened while we were in there watching the movie. There was no way that car wasn't there like that before. We would have noticed it.
Yeah. And there was like we parked far back. Like the movie theater parking lot was full.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. That was just crazy that car was so close to our car.
Mm-hmm.
And it was literally demolished. Like it looked so
you could
bad.
see holes in it from where the person was beating it. I mean, with whatever object they had, I guess. Probably a bat.
Mm-hmm. It had to be a bat,
a golf
club. It was something like that.
Yeah. Scary business, though.
What are the, like, sledgehammer?
Yeah. An axe.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
That was crazy.
It was pretty, yeah.
That was definitely wild
insane.
to, like, walk out and find that. But thankfully, everything... But we were talking about it, too. We were so glad that, like, no one was there.
Yeah. Because...
Either party.
Exactly, because that would have been scary.
I know.
Because I didn't want to see somebody doing it and them get mad that we saw.
I know.
And I didn't want to see them finding it and them being mad that we saw.
Right.
So
like we didn't want it was just enough to encounter that that it was there.
Yeah, so it was like kind of get in the car situation and go.
Yep.
Because no.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Did we ever get a picture of it?
Yeah. He got a pic. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
He took a picture of it. Is it the best picture ever?
Yeah.
No. But
right. Exactly.
You know, he's the one who took the picture. So.
Right. Yeah. So.
What can you expect? But,
right.
Yeah.
So. But anyways, Thunderbolts fire.
Thunderbolts fire. If you're not watching The Last of Us, it is so good.
It is so good.
So good.
Except for this last episode.
I was just about to say this last episode. But the episode is good.
It's the
story that's pissing me off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
because don't nobody care about Ellie and Dina. I mean, maybe there is people out there that care about them, but I don't care, unfortunately.
Yeah, like it's not Joel and Ellie.
Exactly. And but there's also so many like avenues they could have taken.
But they're going with the game mode.
I know, but
I think it's
why is the game like that?
The immaturity. And I just found another spoiler.
Oh my god!
But I'll have to tell you off.
Okay.
Off camera.
I can't do that. I can't do on camera.
Yeah. I know.
Not at all.
But I don't think we talked about it, but the because there's different types of zombie levels, and the stalker zombie is absolutely insane. Like, I don't think we talked about that, but
what's
you know,
the stalker?
That
was the one that was like
yes,
the smart one. Oh god, yeah, that was horrific.
And if they do another Halloween Horror Nights Last of Us, there's no way they wouldn't have that.
I would actually lose it.
They would have that would be so crazy. That was creepy.
When do we find out the Halloween houses this year?
It's normally like late summer.
God damn
it! I know they don't let us even cook for months.
So, are we going?
I don't know. That is dependent on a couple things.
Comment if you want to see us vlog at Halloween Horror Nights.
But not just that, like drunk Halloween Horror Nights.
Right, exactly. Because we will all be 21.
Exactly.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Gosh.
Oh yeah. I want to do drunk Halloween Horror Nights.
No, that'd be so fun.
I'd be yelling at them.
What are you gonna yell? I am drunk. Just in case you didn't know.
I am drunk.
I'm drunk.
In case you didn't know.
And they're gonna be like, rah. Exactly.
I'll do it back.
I didn't realize that Bella Ramsey is 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought they were like 19.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's not far off, but I didn't realize.
Ellie's 19 in the show.
Oh, maybe that's why.
That's what it probably, what
Yeah.
it was.
Okay.
Yeah. But
That makes sense.
yeah, The Last of Us is fire. Fire show as of right now.
Yeah.
Same.
Get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn out and watch an episode. Okay, I do want to bring up Lorde before I forget.
Okay.
I gotta bring up Lorde. Okay, attention everybody. I think when we filmed the last episode, we didn't know
when it was gonna release.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but we did have the snippet.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So now now we know the song is out. What was that? Fire, incredible, perfect, beautiful, stunning, amazing, gorgeous, never been done before. Bus, plane, another bus, another plane, club, another bus, plane, so on and so forth. What are your thoughts on it? Do you like it? She likes it.
Not quite.
Oh.
Okay, but honestly, a lot of times it does take me a little bit to know if I like it or not.
Yeah.
Unless it's doji.
Right.
But so far, no.
Okay. So she's not enjoying it, but me on the other hand, I'm enjoying it. So it's probably, I think it's either my first or second most listened to song thus far this week.
Okay.
This week, last week, the weeks before. The only person that she's really competing with right now is Benson Boone. Speaking of Benson Boone, tour. Speaking of tour, Lorde. They're all doing this right now. That's what's going on right now. So we got Benson Boone tour coming up. We got Benson Boone album coming up. We got Lorde tour coming up. We got Lorde album coming up.
Right.
I'm booked and busy.
Right.
I am booked and busy.
That
we got
you
Ethel
are.
Cain album coming out. We got Ethel Cain tour coming up. I'm going to Ethel Cain tour. I will be at Benson Boone tour. I will be at Lorde tour. Same. Which, did you see the name of her tour?
No.
The name of her tour, or Lorde.
Yeah.
The name of Lorde's tour is Ultrasound. The Ultrasound World Tour.
Oh.
Isn't that so smart?
Yeah, Lorde's being punny.
Literally.
What a punny.
The Ultrasound World Tour. And I'm so excited.
I don't know. I am curious to know about the other songs, but
for sure. That's the thing about Lorde is she's got a fucking body of work.
Okay.
Her albums are fire.
Okay, we'll see.
So
I don't know. Lorde's never been my favorite artist, so
I think I need to sit you down. We need to sit down and have a Lorde day. Not a Lorde day. But a Lorde day. Not a Sunday, maybe a Saturday. Because she's incredible.
Okay.
You just need to learn the lore.
Yeah, but it's like, and I'm pretty sure I have discussed this on here before, is I'm always going to music school against my will.
Okay, but don't think of it as it's against your will. Think of it as you're getting knowledge. You're building your knowledge.
Thank you. I feel ready to conquer the world now.
Period. So
also, real quick,
yes.
Speaking of Lorde, not to make the whole episode about the Met Gala, but what did you think of Lorde's fit?
I thought Lorde's fit was great. I liked it.
Okay. What's your rating on it?
Probably like a 7 or an 8. Wasn't my favorite look ever, but I liked what she did. And I liked that she looked like a normal human on the carpet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I give it like a 4. It gave me like duct tape prom dress era.
Okay.
You know that era?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair, I guess.
Who was your favorite look?
Favorite look.
Okay, let's do like guy, girl favorite look.
Oh, I don't know, man, that went.
There were multiple men that went.
I couldn't think of a single one right now.
ASAP?
I couldn't tell you what he wore. I don't remember what he wore. I can only think of the girlies right now.
Andre?
Who's
3,000, 1,000?
Oh, I don't know him.
He literally wore a piano.
I didn't even see that.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't look at the men. When the men come up, scroll by. Look at the women. Let's
Okay,
look at
but
more
some
women.
of the men had good fits.
Well, I didn't see. I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
You didn't see Bad
you know
Bunny?
No, you know who's. I didn't see Bad. I didn't even know he went.
Yeah.
You know who I did see though?
Who?
Shabuzi.
You know what?
Shabuzi's look
Shabuzi's was good.
fire.
Thank you.
Like,
I'm so
holy
glad. I
shit.
forgot about him. Dude,
Yeah.
because I was watching Kai. Well, Javed put Kai Cenat's did like a reaction to the fits.
Yeah.
And I didn't even see Shabuzi until then.
I didn't see him on the carpet at all, but I saw when he was leaving his hotel to go to the Met Gala. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Also, didn't know Shabuzi was fine.
I
was
never
taken aback.
I know, but like literally Kai was like, oh, I think he was like, I don't like it. And
Yeah.
Javed was like, I don't like that. I was like, I don't think you guys understand.
You're not getting the vision.
This is art. I was like, that is art. That is
Shabuzi,
what you should be showing up
That
in.
actually is probably the only man that I can remember his fit.
No, that one, I'm glad you brought him up because
Fire.
I really liked his. I feel
So
like
good.
his was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my favorite fits. Okay, I have to do 3. Can I do 3?
Okay, but you're gonna have to rank them.
It's gonna be even hard for me to pick 3 because I have like 5. Okay, number 1, I think my favorite. Oh my God. Okay, but are we doing like based on theme, like favorites
No,
based on
what's your
theme?
favorite?
Okay, my favorite for sure, 100%, hands down, all the way.
Don't
Sabrina
piss me
Carpenter.
off.
Sabrina
Okay.
Carpenter's look was incredible, and I think Pharrell he dressed the Louis Vuitton people so well, and they were all cohesive. I loved that. So number 1, Sabrina Carpenter. Number 2, Doechii, which I'll let you get into that in a second because I know you got something to say about Doechii. 3, probably Janelle Monáe. Do you see Janelle Monáe's look? She's the one that had like she was wearing the like it like almost looked cartoonish. And it was like a she would stand like this and it was like stripes.
Yes, but let me look it up because
Yeah, look
I
it up.
want to say I know what you're talking. I think I know what you're talking about.
And then 3 honorable mentions. Emma Chamberlain, Jenna Ortega, and Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney looked crazy.
Okay, I actually did not see. Yeah, wow, I didn't see it. This one.
Yeah, and then
I didn't even see
it's like
that.
a 2 things. So she took that off.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole different. Yeah.
No, that's
that
so
was crazy.
cool. I didn't see her. I didn't see this.
Yeah, I loved that one.
I didn't even realize there were so many people.
I know. I swear there was way more people this year than like in previous years. But you know who didn't fucking go? Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
She wasn't there because she's on fucking tour in Europe.
That makes sense though.
Yeah, trifling as hell.
But I was surprised to see Charlie XCX.
And her look, I did like her look.
I liked hers.
Hers was good.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like, it was good though. I feel like
Yeah.
it was like on theme and art.
Exactly. And it wasn't ugly, at least.
No.
Thank God.
Because there
wasn't
were
ugly.
a lot that I did not like.
There were a lot I did not like.
Yeah.
And there was a lot that were not on theme.
Yeah. Like, okay, let me go ahead and go through my favorite.
Okay.
I really liked A$AP Rocky's look.
Okay.
I'll have to show you after.
Yeah.
But Shabuzi, that was probably my top for men because when I saw him,
so good.
I was like, oh, that he ate with that.
Yeah.
And then for the women, I wouldn't say that was my top though. Hang on. Let me think for a second. There were so many good ones, obviously.
I know. Emma Chamberlain's was so good.
I didn't like Emma Chamberlain's.
What the?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Dang. And no, okay. I think my top, that's who it was. My top was Cynthia Erivo.
I think I'm pretty sure I saw her, but it just like gave normal Cynthia Erivo. She looks like that whenever she goes anywhere.
Yeah, I really liked Cynthia Erivo's look. Second, did you see Demi Moore
I didn't even know she went.
as a tie?
What?
Yes.
Please, I need to see that.
Oh my
Please.
God, it was.
Let me see that.
I'm obsessed because I was like, that is so freaking cool.
Wait, no, I did not see that at all.
We may
I
have to
didn't
do
even know
this
she
again.
went.
Like once we because I didn't even know the one. Who was it that you said?
Shabuzi?
No.
Oh wait.
Monet.
Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
We need to go through and look at that.
I think we need to go through and look at again.
Oh my God.
Is that not fucking sick?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
I didn't see that at all.
Yep. And then
Oh
I
my
saw the
God.
drawing of it and everything, and I was like, oh, that is cool.
I'm actually like taken about. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wait, I really like
and like
that.
it actually looks good.
Yeah.
I loved that. I thought that
hell?
was so cool. I love Dochi's.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There were a lot of people's that I loved. I loved Dochi's. I didn't like Zendaya's. I felt like it was.
I did not like Zendaya's, but I did see a TikTok, and it was like this like creepy sound, and it was like, and it was like a picture of her at the Met Gala, and then it faded into that picture of her in the hat.
Oh gosh,
And she was so funny.
What the heck?
I love that, and I love that picture so much.
Dude, I almost feel like we should do something like Kai, where he literally went through every photo.
We need to do that.
I think we should do that.
Okay, period.
Because it is very hard to pick.
Yeah.
I agree. But I did not like chaperones.
I wanted to bring this up.
Yeah.
Hers was actually so fucking ugly.
Thank gosh you had the same opinion.
It wasn't even okay. See, my thing is I knew she was gonna do pink, and I was fine with her doing pink, but the way she did it was fucking awful. And I honestly believe that like it wasn't on theme at all. The only thing that was on theme is she had a black designer fucking do it like that. But it wasn't even on theme. It didn't even look good.
It didn't look good.
With Chapel Roan is I wish that her stylist would have been able to be the one to style her.
Yeah.
Because her stylist Genesis is actually so fucking
Well,
next
that's
level.
why I was like confused, because I was like, a lot of her is expressing herself through
her style.
Exactly.
But see, that only time it ever gets fucked up is when other people come in to do that.
Yeah.
And obviously they're
trying to replicate her style, but they can't.
Yes. And the whole premise of the Met Gala is the like large brands bring the people. You have to be invited by the brand. So she got invited by eBay or whatever it was. I don't remember. It was eBay or I think it was eBay was the ones that like had her come.
Okay.
Because she did like a whole thing with them. And she had, they maybe gave her Paul Tazwell, which Paul Tazwell is really good. He's the one that did all the costuming and everything for the Wicked movie, which incredible. But this actually was one of the most hideous things I've ever seen.
I did not like it at all.
It was so bad.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? I didn't like, and I know like her makeup, that's her like look, but the whole thing, the hair, the makeup, the outfit, it was like,
it was bad.
It was like Halloween 12-year-old.
Yes. She should have.
I didn't like it at all.
For this being her first Met Gala, I'm so pissed off that it was bad.
I know.
I'm so pissed off because...
And it was like,
that's her
for me,
thing.
it was like one of the worst fits.
It was.
I did not like it at all.
Hers fucking... Lisa, did you see Lisa?
Yeah, I did not like it.
She was the one that had the panties on, right?
The panties?
Yeah, Lisa, she literally had panties on that had faces of like civil rights people on it.
No way, I didn't see that.
Like Rosa Parks was on her panties.
I did not see that.
It was insane.
You know who else? Doja Cat. I literally hated that front, like, cheetah print.
I can't even remember what she looked like.
I'll show you. We'll literally have to go through it.
I feel like I like blacked some of these people out.
No, it was bad.
Because it was bad.
It was bad.
I think there was somebody else who I liked. I think it was Coco Jones.
Oh,
did you see Coco Jones?
Yes.
Okay, I loved
Coco Jones
hers.
was good.
Yeah. Oh my god, you know who else I loved? Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion, and then
good.
Lupita.
Oh yes.
Yes, that was good.
So good.
But you know, I was gonna say Megan Thee Stallion was good. Cardi B's was awful.
I didn't even see Cardi B.
It was awful. Oh my god, I didn't like Miley Cyrus's.
I hated Nicki Minaj's.
Oh.
I did not.
Hated it.
I did not like.
I hated it. No, I agree.
I know, but I think I have to run back on how
Hunter Schafer's was good.
I loved Hunter Schafer's.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. And I also loved that somebody on Twitter reposted a picture of her on their story and was like, Dominic Fike, I can't believe you did that to her or something like that. because they like dated before. You know who Dominic Fike is?
Oh, no.
He's from Euphoria. He was in the last season of Euphoria.
Okay.
The one who was like playing the guitar and had that weird long guitar thing. They dated for a while.
Remember. Okay.
And somebody posted on Twitter that they posted this story about it, and Dominic Fike saw it.
Oh, gosh.
He went and found it and saw it. That
What
shit was
the
so funny.
heck?
But Hunter Shavers was so good.
I liked Hunter
And
Shavers.
to reiterate, Sydney Sweeney's was incredible.
Yes, I love
Sydney
Sydney Sweeney's.
It was so
I love
good.
Sydney Sweeney's.
She was like one of the first people there.
Yeah, I saw hers right away. I really loved hers. And
So good.
It just like fit her body type to a T. She looked
so
elegant.
good.
Like
So good. Yeah.
oh, beautiful. It was stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina Carpenter's I liked, but I didn't love. I didn't love
You
it in
just
the
don't
way
get the vision.
I loved others.
You just don't get the vision.
I know. It's okay.
You just don't get the vision.
I don't get the vision, I guess. But I didn't really like the I didn't like Hailey Bieber's. I didn't like the Kardashian ones.
Did not fucking care about them. No.
Yeah, they didn't
At all.
They didn't like do anything for me.
Mm-mm.
They
Not
were
even a little bit.
lackluster.
Yeah. I mean.
And
no.
then some of them, like personally, the ones because I know Dua Lipa, and then there was a couple other who had like feathery stuff going on, and it gave Great Gatsby to me. And I just didn't like the Great Gatsby look because I was like, we're not doing Roaring 20s, are we?
I do remember, I can't even remember what Dua Lipa was wearing, but I know her boyfriend, Callum Turner, I remember what he was wearing. It wasn't necessarily on theme, but he looked good. So,
he looked okay.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, I didn't care. He looked so mid to me.
Yeah.
His other, like for you to be like, I didn't see any men. Like he was the middest, like fit.
Well, I don't remember what any of the other men wore at all. Not even a little bit.
Too bad Ben Samoon didn't go.
I know. I wish
Like
he would have.
I understand now that you have to be like invited and stuff, but
yeah, which I'm shocked he wasn't invited.
I am too. Now that you like
Especially 'cause
said
he's such
that,
a big name.
right?
Well, maybe he was invited and
Maybe
it just
he
like
didn't align with
conflicted with
it.
his schedule or something like
Yeah.
that. But like he didn't even do nothing. Oh, I know he did. Oh no, he did. I think he did like some music festival or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's either way, there was still a ton of people. I didn't even know that many people went.
Damn, now I'm actually so pissed off.
Yeah, his fit would have probably
Damn
been really
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, what the hell?
I know. But on
Piss me
another
off.
note, we'll have to like go through because there may be even more people that were missing.
There for sure is.
Yeah.
There's for sure like
And,
hella
like,
people.
Demi Moore was literally just like out of nowhere, like stunning
Star
fit.
Center.
Yeah.
I do want to bring up, to switch topics a little bit, Lady Gaga's concert in Brazil
Oh yeah.
and how she broke the record for like amount of attendees for a woman ever.
Yeah.
2.5 million people.
That's
I can't
nuts.
even imagine 2.5 million people in one space.
I personally don't think that I would ever want to be
No, I would never
in
want that.
something like that. Sounds
At all.
absolutely
Unless I was
terrible
all
for
the way
me.
at the back.
I guess. I saw pictures though after you said it.
Yeah.
I was seeing pictures of,
Yeah.
like,
Popping
above. Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
that is really cool.
Yeah. I thought it was incredible.
Yeah.
Her show looks so good, and I'm so pissed off that she's not coming to Georgia, so she can actually fuck off. Actually, I'm done talking about Lady Gaga. I'm pissed off with her.
Did you see that Bad Bunny is doing no tour dates in America?
Yes. And I was like, you know what? Period.
I know.
World tour left out. America.
I know. I was
you
like,
know what?
oh
Period.
my gosh, wow.
He's committed to
And
it.
everyone in the comments like, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We could travel. It's okay. I got my passport.
Supporting him.
Yeah. Like no one's. Yeah. Because there's probably some people who are like, can you believe this? And everyone's like,
For sure. Yeah.
we got a passport.
Yep.
It's no big deal.
We can go.
You know what? We can travel. World traveler here.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. I didn't know that though. I just saw that the other day and I was like, wow.
He just announced it the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was like just announced.
Gotcha. Okay.
There was something else I wanted
But I
to
am
say.
surprised about Lady Gaga not coming to Atlanta.
I know, but she literally is doing like 8 shows.
Oh.
Or wait, no, maybe it's like 16. She's doing like 16
She's
shows.
doing not
but
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this is like the one show that she has in the Southeast
Hmm.
is in Miami.
Yeah, the lowest part.
I think it's Miami. It's either Miami or it's Tampa. It might be Tampa actually.
Hmm.
It might be Tampa. But regardless.
Yeah.
Ugh, trifling as fuck.
Right.
But there was something else I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember what it was.
I'm so sorry. Think. You've always been known for your big head. You know what the doctor said.
Oh my god, I wanted to bring up the Pope.
Yes.
The Pope situation of it all. So, as we all know, Pope Francis passed away. Oh wait, that was right after we filmed.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that it was that long ago. Mm-hmm. Pope Francis is dead.
No longer with us.
And in between us last recording and now, the Pope died, had his funeral, they went to go select a new Pope, and they have selected a new Pope.
Exactly.
And it is how old is he? Do you know how old he is?
Was he like 62?
60-something, yeah. He's a 60-something-year-old man.
Yep.
From Chicago, Illinois.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
Yep.
But I wanted to bring up, we can like dive into like the whole Pope fact of it all. Okay. But I wanted to bring up the fact that the Trisha Paytas is having a boy.
Oh, wow.
Have you been seeing this at all online?
No.
You know where I'm going with this?
Yes, I think I know where you're going with this.
Trisha Paytas is having a boy.
Yeah.
It was announced, I think it was 2 days before they selected a new pope. Mm-hmm. Or it was announced the day that they started selecting a new pope. Mm-hmm. Okay. They selected a new pope on Trisha Paytas' birthday. The new pope shares a birthday with Malibu.
Wow.
So, and people are saying that Pope Francis is now going to be reincarnated as Trisha Paytas' baby boy, because obviously she had 2 girls and now she's having a boy. So this is crazy news,
right?
But the fact that the new pope shares a birthday with her daughter, mm-hmm. and also her baby boy is supposed to be born, or like his zodiac sign is like supposed to be a Leo.
Okay.
And this man, the Pope's name is literally Leo the 14th.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
I mean, that is crazy, but I'm like...
But it's crazy with how many... But everything that happened with Malibu and fucking the Queen dying... Like, how does that happen? And then also the exact same thing happen with the Pope dying.
But also, like, King Charles was really old, and you were like, that happened. Like, one day he was here, you made a comment, and then one day he was no longer with us.
Right.
So it was like, stranger things have happened.
But, like, that's just the power to be, the power of willpower. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I guess if Trisha Paytas is just willing her baby boy to be reincarnated as Pope Francis, which Pope Francis was
a good
guy. So
yeah. Good. Well, good enough.
Good.
Yeah.
From what we know, I don't know.
Yeah. And hopefully this new pope will be fine. He's the first American pope ever. Mm-hmm. At 267th, I think, right? He's the 267th pope.
Wow.
And that's a lifetime role, right?
I think so, unless they leave.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, they've been having a pope for a long time. Mm-hmm. 267 of him. Pope Francis was around for who knows how long. I don't remember how long it was.
I think it was like 12 years.
Yeah.
It was a while.
Something like that, but I'm so confused, like, why they have to pick the oldest man ever. So that there is an expiration date?
Probably, but they probably also have to, I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
What I found interesting is that one of the cardinals mm-hmm. who would have been an option for the Pope was wanting to change the rules on like celibacy and stuff.
Yeah.
I found that really interesting.
That was the African man, right?
No. He was the one who was very conservative and did not align with like LGBTQ+.
Right. What was the Filipino man? He was that was the guy that like everybody was like rooting for.
Maybe. I don't really know much about him.
Yeah, he was like very pro like LGBT and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, there's a new pope now. So
Yeah.
the white smoke rose.
Other than like what just happened, I know nothing of the Pope. I know nothing about it. I know nothing of
Period.
what
it does.
Yeah.
What they do. What the dog doing. And what it do.
Yeah. I do know that when this happened, a certain someone decided to make an AI image of himself as the Pope.
Who? Oh.
Yeah.
That fool. The absolute fool.
Yes, but you know what was funny to me is that he was being interviewed, which we were talking about Donald Trump, was being interviewed by someone, and I don't remember his name, but he was like getting Trump. Like Trump was looking like
pissed.
Yes.
God.
And there was someone who had tattoos. I don't know if this was like an immigrant or someone. I don't know what the guy was, but he was like, he was in a gang, I think. But he had tattoos on his hand.
Yeah.
And they labeled the tattoos.
Yeah.
With like a letter and a number.
Yeah.
So like, okay, this tattoo is M. This tattoo is S. But in Trump's mind, he was like, he literally has it tattooed in the picture MS13 or something. And the guy's like, no, that's not the tattoo though.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's literally right here.
Yeah.
But then
that was I think that was them talking about the man who got sent to that prison, right? Who like didn't belong there.
Yeah, something like that.
There was no reason for him to be there. He was like fully able to be here.
Yeah.
And they like wrongfully sent him to like that prison.
Yeah.
And they can't find him.
Right.
Or something like that to bring him back.
That may very well be. I just know Trump was literally arguing like, it's literally on the picture.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, okay, you're not understanding. And Trump like kept trying to go back and forth.
Yeah. I didn't see this at
I'll
all.
have to show you. But
that
then
like Trump would do.
Yeah, but then afterwards his team releases an AI picture of him as the Pope. So anyone can make AI stuff of you, but otherwise nothing else can be done that's not. If you see it in the picture, it's real. It's literally like
real.
Yeah, it's literally like people on Facebook who are like, it's here, it's on here, it's real.
Yeah. Stupid.
It's so weak
Actually,
over
so
that.
stupid.
It's so stupid.
I can't take it.
I know.
I know. They're fools. Everybody's fools.
I know, but the person who was interviewing him, like Trump was like, I chose you to be here. Like, he was just like, it was really funny to me.
Yeah. God.
Anyways. Well, to totally switch the topic, should we do our little party trick?
Oh, yes. Okay. So we have been seeing online, Cait actually sent it to me the other day. I think I had seen a couple of them like since then.
Yeah.
And we are wanting to do the bring one random object from home kind of skit. So I'm really intrigued to see what Cait has. Or what are we going to do? Are we going to like put it in our hand and then like turn and see like what it is?
So I want to go one at a time.
Oh, okay. And
I realized like we're not going to do the water.
The water?
Yeah, because most people like they put water in their mouth. They try not to laugh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But we're not going to do that. We're just going to kind of do like an eyes closed, pull it out.
And then here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, period.
Okay.
So who wants to go first? Do you want me to go first?
We can do rock, paper, scissors if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's just fun.
This is rock, paper, scissors for who goes first. Like whoever wins goes first, right?
Right. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. Let's do it 3.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, so what the fuck? Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, wait 1 second.
Okay. My eyes are shut.
Okay.
I'm looking. I'm not peeking.
Okay. Okay, wait 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what if mine's not as good as yours?
Wait. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
What is that? What is that? I don't know what it is.
Would you like to hold it?
No, I'm scared. What the fuck is that? What is it?
is Abel's umbilical cord.
The fuck? There's no way. What the fuck?
It's my most prized possession.
I was like, it looks like a claw. I was like, could you just take one of Loki's claws? Loki's suffering without a claw for this. I was so concerned. What the fuck? What the fuck?
This is what attached us together. I love it.
It's scary.
I know. I knew you'd be like, what the fuck? But yeah.
And was this like the first thing that came to mind when you were doing it?
I automatically knew this is what I was going to show you.
That is actually insane.
I know. I keep it on my desk. So the whole time that you were like doing your stuff on my computer, it's on my computer. It was just chilling. It was just chilling there.
That is so crazy.
Isn't it so tiny?
It is, but it's scary. I don't like the way it looks.
Yeah. Well, it's literally like holding his DNA is literally a body particle.
That's crazy.
I know.
Weird.
So I've just been playing with it in my pocket this whole time.
Okay, well, it's
okay.
my turn.
Close my eyes.
I'll let you know when I open up. See, but now I'm like, damn, maybe mine like isn't even that good of a product for real. Because you literally did umbilical cord. Like, I don't have access to that. Still. Okay, you can open your eyes and.
That was.
It's my mini harmonica. It's so tiny.
I didn't know what you would pull out, but I do have to say, like, I literally just showed you something so precious, and you're like, here's my little harmonica. I can't believe that's so funny, actually.
I love it.
No, it's so cute.
And I've told you the stories about my what's in the bag game.
No.
I haven't even told you this?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god. Well, there was this time at work where somebody was like, "Oh, what's like the most random object in your bag?" Like I bet nobody has like a more random object than me. And I literally pulled this bitch out.
I think you did tell me this actually.
Yeah, and I was like, y'all don't know nothing about the fucking
So you didn't even
harmonica.
try?
No, I did. I was looking for everything, and I was like, you know what? I mean, this is gonna be the best object I got right now. Though, you know what I wanted to? Well, maybe I shouldn't even say it.
Don't say, because I want to do this again, because I
damn,
have another one that
it.
I want to do.
I'm gonna have to find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mini harmonica. I just love this so much. Anytime I can bring this out, it's like my party trick. It's so fucking funny.
I feel like you need to get like a mustache, like carry around a mustache too,
Yeah.
that like swirls.
I should attach it to this right here, so that when I do it, it's above it.
Exactly.
I love that, but I love my mini harmonica.
It's cute.
Yeah. So that was my random object. That was the first random object of the random object game.
A random object game on. Oh, you know what would be fun though? Like
What?
as we grow and we get guests,
Yes.
like having them bring a random object.
Yes.
That'll be cool. That's like a good icebreaker too.
That is like a good icebreaker.
They honestly honestly, like people should be doing that more often.
Right.
Like, why can't we just like implement that into our like daily life, regardless? Like,
yeah, like you bring
first day of
object.
school, like.
I saw a TikTok the other day. I don't remember what it was, but it was like, this is like the best first question for like an icebreaker. And it was like, instead of asking, God, I wish I could remember what it was, because it was like, oh, instead of asking like,
What's your favorite color?
No, or like what items would you bring to if you were like lost on an island? Like what would be the one thing that you would have? But there was another question. I think I saw it on TikTok or something like that. These people like were being asked a question, and it was like, the perfect icebreaker.
See, and there was a part in The Office where they did something like that, where they're like, if you were stuck on an island where you can only pick 5 movies that you could watch on that island, or you could only have 3 books. You could only bring 3 books. What would they be?
See, the question's coming. It's like slowly inching its way forward in my brain, because it was a question that like, oh, if like whatever answer you give like really says what kind of person you are. But I can't remember what it was.
Would it be something about like a person, like taking another person with you, or an object with you?
It was something.
Or an animal.
It was something like that, but I can't remember. Oh my god! And it was so good too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I need to remember this for the rest of my life. Whenever there's a icebreaker question, I need to ask this as an icebreaker question.
Dang.
But I already forgot it.
A logic, or like something that would make you think.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it wasn't like something like super like thought heavy, but it was like, oh, like whatever you say is like, that really shows like what kind of person you are. I'll have to look it up on TikTok and see if I can find it.
Yeah.
But that was super fucking funny.
Dang. Well.
But speaking of TikTok, I feel like it's now time that we get into the Kayla Malecc. Kayla Malecc? Is it Malecc?
I think it's Malecc.
Kayla Malecc and Evan Johnson situation.
Okay.
Because it's not drama. It's a situation.
Well, I would like to preface with that part is not drama.
Yeah.
He was convicted.
Mm-hmm.
Sentenced
to
jail.
Yeah.
Regardless, of like how long it is. Like, obviously someone who is, personally, I feel like someone who is charged with domestic violence should at least have to be like required to do like therapy or something.
Right.
After
their time.
Like, it shouldn't just be jail. Like, they
right.
actually, I think that they need more than that.
Yeah, they need to grasp the situation.
Yeah, a lot of times, like, just to like pivot just a small bit and we'll get back on track, but there are literally so many cases where people are charged with domestic violence, kidnapping, etc. They do their time, they get out, someone gets murdered.
Yep. Right, back to it.
Literally all the time. They have a track record of doing something fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They do their time, their little jail time that they get, because they don't get a big like
sentence.
They don't get a big sentence because they didn't commit like murder. But they could have been.
Exactly.
A lot of times, like in her case, like it could have gone really bad.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. His sentencing was very, very short for what he did. So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that's like included, but I do feel like it shouldn't just be that. It should be like a lifelong, like, you have to answer to someone because you have an issue.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
But as far as like her and, I just want to say like my piece real quick, unless you want to cut me off. Okay.
No, you can go ahead.
With her and James Charles, because that has been like a heavy topic for what, like a week and a half? 2 weeks or something.
Like about 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. One, I think if James Charles did do what everyone's accusing him of doing, first and foremost, the person that he owes like an apology to would be Kayla.
Right.
Like, privately apologizing and talking to her and discussing with her. I think a lot of people want to put their opinion out.
Right.
They don't know what's going on. Most of y'all don't know what's going on. Just like they didn't know what was going on with her for months that she was in that relationship.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I think it's kind of weird to like even try to pick sides between Kayla and James when
it's literally,
it's not even,
it's a court case.
It's a court case, but with another person.
Yeah.
Like,
James is really not like, why are y'all focusing on that?
Yeah, I feel like that's weird, and I feel like that's just drama.
Yeah.
And trying to get views.
Oh, 100%.
And now James like made a video, which I feel like that's just his thing because he's been in so much controversy that he's like, okay, I gotta make an apology video. I gotta make a like what would it be like?
An apology video.
Yeah, an apology video, but also like a
clearing the air.
Yes, like why?
Yeah.
You don't need to clear the air with anyone but with her.
Right.
And then I know there was someone that was like coming after him and he's like, I'm suing them. Okay, why do you need to tell everyone that?
Right.
That's just me. Like, I think that if he did do something to upset Kayla, and I haven't seen Kayla respond to what he has said yet.
Yeah.
And like, quite frankly, she doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Like, that is between them. If he did do something wrong to her, he should be clearing that up with her.
Right.
However, I do think that if he did like house and help and promote that guy in any way, I think that would be fair for her to say about him, because then that's like warning people like, hey, this guy is not who he is saying he is, like James. Like, if James were doing all of that with Evan after he knew everything that happened, I think it would be fair for Kayla, not that she would have to, because she just had a horrible experience, and like, she doesn't have to do any of that. Like, that's totally up to her. But if she wanted to go to social media and say, hey, factually, this is what James Charles did with this man who he knowingly, like, he knew that this happened to me from this guy. I think that would be fair, just to like hold James Charles accountable if it was required. But otherwise, I'm like, if that's not the case, and it's something that could have been figured out between those two, I don't know why the whole internet is worried about that, when it's literally just a matter of like, truly, she did what she needed to do. She held that man accountable. She didn't back out. Like, she won in that situation. She killed it. She was strong as much as and she was being very vulnerable. And I don't know. I just think it's annoying that people were like, did you see what James Charles said? And I saw in one of her videos that someone literally commented, like, did you see the video? And she was like, I'm not worried about that today. Like, it's literally like people are just feeding off of it.
Exactly.
And I feel like it's literally just for their own gain. Which is annoying. So. That's my take.
Period. I agree, and I feel like I'm just pissed off with everybody that isn't Kayla. Because one, I'm pissed off with Zach Sellers. That's his name. That's the guy. Who, one, okay, and I'm also pissed off with the fucking Be Better guy, because there's two things. This Be Better guy was, I feel like everybody forgot that like this man was literally being like fucking tore apart online because he was like being shady and like giving false information for like hella things, because he used to do you remember him doing those like, let's dive into this brand or whatever, and he was trying to prove that like these influencer brands were ran by like major companies.
I know. I don't know. I don't know him besides what just has come out.
So he's literally a fucking nuisance. He's
but
like
it
an
seemed
internet
like
nuisance.
I sure that's what I got from him too. I'm like, he literally is just
annoying. That's what he is. That's like his whole brand, is being fucking annoying. And that's exactly what it is. He's a fucking leech. So then he did this fucking interview with Zach Sellers, which that whole thing is like so null and void to me, honestly, because Zach is going on it trying to act like he doesn't know who James Charles is. Like he was saying like, I know of him, like everybody knows of him. But then as I was watching this video of them, or like the interview, I was like, okay, but he keeps bringing up stuff about James that like you would only know if you had been
like a fan
for like years. And because he's literally saying video titles.
Oh, come on. I couldn't even do that.
Exactly.
Like,
so, and he's trying to play it off as, everybody knows that.
No.
And
exactly. Like, I've known of James Charles for years, but like, I could not do that.
And so, and also the way I don't know, the way he was like carrying himself, I was like, I don't know, I don't trust this guy.
I felt that
with
too.
like the James Charles situation of it all. Like obviously people are going to leech onto that because people hate James Charles.
Yeah.
And like whenever his name is brought up, people watch. You know what I mean? They watch to hate.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, so this was like he felt like this was a perfect opportunity for him to be like make a situation out of something.
Yeah.
And then obviously like James Charles like helping whatever the fuck with helping Evan or whatever. I know he had said that he was under the impression of like that Evan was like giving him a false story or whatever the fuck. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck about anything that happened with James Charles. I really don't care. But I just think that it's weird that honestly, like the person I'm most mad at is this Be Better guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? But also the Zach Sellers person, he's literally trying to make merch now.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
And like he's saying that he's going on tour he wants to go on tour with Kayla. When it's like, you don't even know her.
So he's thinking that he's just gonna like
leech off of her now.
That's insane. Like these people are actually delusional.
But see, like all these videos I see of him now, I'm like, okay, so even if you had a good case or like you were making good points about James, it's completely null and void with the way you're going about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Right.
It was so fucking stupid. And also, like, him saying that he didn't know who James Charles was, but then when James was showing screenshots of the messages that he was sending, you could literally see earlier messages from before of Zach, like, replying to his story over and over again and saying shit. Yeah. So it's like, you know exactly who the fuck he is.
Wow.
So it's like, why are we even focused on this when, like, the situation is being handled?
Yeah, the situation, that's what it's like, to me.
And what the fuck is James Charles going to do?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Is like, there's two totally separate situations here.
Yeah.
Like, the stuff that Kayla was dealing with Evan is totally separate from the drama that was created by the Be Sellers guy.
Be Better.
Or
Be
Zach
Better
Sellers.
and Zach Sellers.
Zach Sellers and Be Better. Because I feel like that really like jump started this like hate train for James Charles, and now everyone's like on Kayla's like James Charles. And then everyone's going to James Charles like, what did you do? You're awful. Like, you're getting canceled again, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And like
the situation and like with James Charles, he should have responded to it earlier.
Yeah.
If all of this is true and like, or like all of that he is saying is true, why didn't he just like say something beforehand or say something before now?
See, and my take personally is, and that's what like I'm trying to say is like, I agree. If he was going to say something, why didn't you say something before?
He should have just shut it down and been like, that's not true. Like, y'all are listening to random fucking people.
Right.
Whatever. But it makes him look more fucking suspicious.
Agreed. And then like, that's where I'm like, why are you even making a video?
Right.
If you did do something that could have betrayed Kayla or was really awful or whatever it could have been, I think that he should take that up with Kayla.
Right.
I don't think that requires you going to social media to clear your name because of some fucking leech making up stuff and bringing on this random guy that knew Evan.
Exactly.
That's just very far-fetched to me.
Yeah.
And I just personally don't think that just because people are in your comments saying you need to like answer for your sins doesn't mean that you have to like, what is it like when you go to church, like the Catholic Church, and you like have to confessions, like they literally expect influencers to do confessions,
literally.
And I think that's dumb. Like personally, I think it's your like as a person, you don't have to answer for shit.
Right.
You don't owe any of these random people. James Charles literally could have just not said anything. He's still going to be fucking rich and fine.
Yeah.
Like, you're just adding to shit.
Yeah.
Because now people are going back to Kayla's page and saying, oh, did you see what he's like? Did you see he made a video?
Right.
And it's like, yeah, but why is his name being dragged into this?
Exactly. when this was
like, if he did do something shicey with a knowing person who was like, what am I trying to say? Abuser. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that would be fair for Kayla to call him out.
Right.
But that's not what happened.
Yeah. And I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
It was everyone else. It's everyone else, like,
yeah,
insinuating. And then also, like you said, that guy be better, like, that it's not even reputable.
Right. Literally.
It's just speculation. And then he brought on this random.
Exactly.
And now that random, which is proving that it's all fucking shiesty if he's literally trying to make merch and, like.
Yes.
That you don't do that.
No. Exactly. He's literally just like fucking sucking the life out of a like actual issue.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Everybody
sucks except Kayla.
Yeah, I think it's really shitty that anyone would even deter what the main point was to anyone else. That's why I don't care that James Charles made a video saying anything, because like, honestly, if he did make a video, I would have preferred him say, like, I stand with Kayla, and that's all I gotta say.
Right.
Like, why did you make a fucking 5-minute long video?
Exactly.
I don't know. That's just my, like...
Yeah.
I just think it's silly to, like, all the time people have to question people. And then also, like, people have to hold themselves accountable. Like, I do think you need to hold yourself accountable, but, like, to an extent, it's like... the fuck do you owe these random people?
Right.
I don't know. It's just like weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So stupid.
Yeah. The whole thing is just like off.
Yeah.
At least that half.
Yeah.
That like those
the
people.
Drama of it
the
all.
drama. Yeah. It's really fucking weird.
Yeah.
So.
Stupid. Yeah.
Those
I
are
agree.
Yeah.
Period.
But in other news, I don't want to end our pod on that.
Period. Well, what do you
on
want
their drama?
Do you have something?
I've got something. Let me
got
cook.
something in the bank in there.
I've got something
in there.
in
I
the
built a
box.
PC.
Yes.
I built a PC.
He built a PC.
I built a PC.
Yep.
Yep. So I took these two bare hands right here, you can see, and I went.
Perform surgery.
Exactly. I was a scientist. Put together a whole PC.
Mad scientist.
And there was many an issue along the way. Not with building the PC. Well, I guess kind of with building it. No, not really with building. No,
because I mean the part just didn't work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The PC was built completely correct. The only thing was that the SSD I ordered wasn't working, so then I had to get a new one, and then blah blah blah, and then I was trying to install Windows, and it was just like not working because it wasn't reading it, and then it was like blah blah blah, blah, and then finally it works. Windows is installed, everything is perfect in the world except for the Wi-Fi at my house. The Wi-Fi at my house is not good, so I ordered Wi-Fi system mesh system, which did get delivered today while I was over at Cait's house. So when I do go home, that is my next task, is to set that up.
And then we're going to be playing games. And also, I wanted to say, I got a bread maker machine.
Yes.
To make to make bread other than sourdough, because I do have a sourdough starter as well, Miss Poppy Dough Fellow.
Yeah.
However, that is a learning curve, and I'm still learning, and all the loaves that I have made are gradually getting better, but they're not quite right. But bread machine, I literally have made 2 successful white loaves.
And they're fire.
So good and so easy.
Yeah.
So easy. And oh my gosh. Like the taste of that fresh bread.
Crazy.
I told Mother, I was like, I never want to have a store-bought white bread ever again.
Right. It's
like it's so good.
Actually incredible.
It was like the same realization like when we had the farm fresh eggs.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I don't want anything else.
Back.
Yeah.
Tracy's eggs in your bread.
Yes.
Shout out Tracy, our what's it called? Our
egg supplier.
Yes, but I'm trying to say like our
weekly shout out.
Weekly shout out, yeah.
Literally.
Even though we don't need a bulk game weekly.
But we will. It's just been busy.
We will.
We just like have life come up, you know. Because like He's 21. I have a wee, which also my littlest dude started crawling, and now he's all over the place.
He started crawling on my birthday, so
He my freaking dude.
period. Just crawling dude.
Exactly.
He's gonna be walking. He's already standing up on his two hinds.
Yeah, he literally pulls himself up and stands up on his own.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh my God. And he's going to be 10 months next week.
He's growing it. I'm growing it.
I want the world to know.
Gonna let it show. On Monday, right?
Party for you, party for you, party for you.
Party for you, party for you, party for you, party for you.
Period. Monday is the 12th?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Period. So 2 months away until his first birthday. Dude.
I'm so sad.
It's literally 1 year.
It's crazy.
I know, but like
I'm not prepared.
You got at least 4 more of those.
4 more what?
Until he starts school.
I'm gonna homeschool him.
Well, he's still gonna be in school.
Yeah, but he'll be in mommy school.
Well, period.
I don't want him to be tainted by them heathens.
Okay, that's real.
It's not even that. It's the government.
Who else was homeschooled?
The government. What is it?
Government.
Government.
The government.
EBT
The
fart
damn
card.
government.
Can you say it in Thelma?
Told the lug nuts off my tires. The EBT fork cord.
Can you do it in Thelma?
EBT fork cord. God damn it, the EBT fork cord.
No way. I feel like we need to comment that on Thelma's page and tag that.
EBT fork card. And try to get other people to do it too.
Yes.
So that she'll say it.
Yes.
I wonder if she would have EBT fork card on. I wonder where she is.
Wait, what do you mean?
I wonder if she would be able to like access EBT fart card woman.
That's what I was wondering.
Get, like, a collab.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that's what I want.
But also, like, I'm so scared of that person.
I know, and I really
because I've only seen their
I
face.
need her to stay away from Thelma because I can't risk Thelma.
Who's that person that's like done The Mask? The person who has like the comedian guy that has a specific face, like that lady, Jim
Carrey?
Yes.
Oh.
She reminds me of Jim Carrey.
That's real.
Yeah.
I agree.
But like in the most frightening way.
Yeah.
Like her eyebrows are literally like
yeah. No, literally.
What is like literally a point.
Yeah. EBT.
It's actually so frightening.
Oh, damn, keep coming in. EBT fork court.
Did you see the
funny.
Did you see the latest Thelma video with Mavis getting the ice?
Wait, no, I don't think I saw that.
Okay. Oh god, it's so good.
The last one I saw was they were carrying like a table or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if that's what it was. Something. I remember them falling on the back. I remember Thelma falling on her back and having her legs wide open.
I can't remember, but they were like, this video was like Thelma was like, they gotta get the ice so we can put it in front of the fan because it's getting hot in here. So they pulled up to, those little penguin ice things.
Yeah. That have like the ice shoot.
Yeah.
God. Well, I need to watch that.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh man.
I'm gonna have to watch.
I don't know. Those videos just and like, I love those days where your TikTok just fucking hits. Like
just like back to back bangers.
Yes, and who I saw today. I haven't seen him in a while. Cameron. Yeah. It's the black guy that does like funny videos.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
He was literally popped up on my page, and he went somewhere to order something. He was picking up something.
Yeah. And
he was like, the person was like, "Is it Cameron with an N?" And he was like, "What the fuck?" Like, what?
I mean, yeah, I think all Camerons end with an N
Yeah.
for sure.
So it was funny. He was just like, I'm literally like so done with today. And like the comments were like an N. Like, the fuck do you mean?
Wait, I want to watch that.
Yeah, it was so good. And he hasn't popped up on my page in a while.
Yeah.
So that was so fucking funny. Because I knew once I saw his face, I was like, oh, I know this is going to be good.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
God.
Oh, man. I don't know.
TikTok.
It's just been hitting like That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be lighthearted, fucking funny. People doing the most ridiculous like
shit ever.
Yes, I just eat that shit up.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my god! Guess that video I sent you about like the fart transplant that made me think of us sharing the bed in Savannah. I should have been playing that in your ear. You thinking it was ASMR. Also, Christian was so fucking drunk on his 21st birthday.
I was Lizard.
He was. And look at, he was going to bed. I was like, okay, it's time to go to bed. And you're like, okay. I need my phone for my ASMR. I was like, you're fucking, like, you can't even walk. You're worried about your ASMR video?
I am. I'm always worried about it. I have to sleep to it. I'm sorry.
He picks a fucking Lady Gaga.
Which, like, and I know this video now. I know, like, which one it is.
Yeah.
And I do not like it. I do not like that video. That ASMR is bad. It's not even good.
But you sat there looking. I know. And that's
so
the one you chose. That's so funny. I didn't know that you don't even like that one.
Yeah, I don't even like that one. God damn. And why on earth? I must have just been like in a gaga mood.
You must have been feeling your gaga. You were like, let's gaga. I would have died if you started singing that. I would have died.
Oh, I want to get drunk again.
That was so fucking funny.
When you invited me over to your house.
Oh my god.
Y'all, I've literally been at her house every single fucking day this week. Since Sunday.
Literally, my dogs are so tired of seeing him. They come out with a room and they're like, oh, you're here? What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Nanny just be watching you through the window, doesn't move.
Literally, she's like, you again. God damn it, I know that car. Fucking hell. Every time she sees a black car pass by, she's happy when it keeps going.
You know that's not true. Her wants to lick the back of your knee so bad.
She's so sick.
And I already know, like, I already know he's going to be trifling. He's be like, can I please stay late on Sunday to watch The Last of Us with you? It literally, last Sunday, it took us like 4 fucking hours to finish The Last of Us. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. And
I literally texted him and I was like, okay, you're going to have to like finish it at home. And then he was like, can I finish it here? I was like, you can't play it. Javed's going to hear it and like I have to finish it with him. But then Abel started falling asleep. So I was like, no, never mind. Wait, I think we can finish it. And then we were able to finish it. And it was like 12 o'clock at that point.
Yeah. It was late as hell.
It was so late.
And I was watching it late.
Exactly.
Not even like it was a good episode. So
it wasn't. It was honestly like,
and like
it was kind of gross.
It was not want to watch. This week's episode better not be like that. Or be pissed off.
I don't even remember the like little like spoiler. Do you?
It was yes, I do. Remember there was the explosion and they were like going to go to the explosion. That was the end of the episode. Oh. And then the beginning of the next episode, or the spoiler, was that they were, like, going.
Like, what?
Dumb. Oh.
Yeah, there was, actually, I totally forgot. There was other parts besides just Dina and Ellie that pissed me off. It was, like, them encountering things and then being like, sure, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's conquer them.
Mm-hmm. Dumb as hell.
Like what?
Dumb as hell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm ready to set up my Wi-Fi at home so I can play a game on my PC that I built.
Can't stand you.
I literally built it with my hands. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all are not like me.
Right.
They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Say, no. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. No. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's about all we got this
Yeah,
time.
we kind of covered every topic
I think
that we
so.
had in the bank.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's all I can cook up right now.
Yeah. I'm kind of head empty right now.
Yeah, I had to take a Tylenol before I came down here because I was like already kind of tired of dealing with you. So.
Okay. Well, I guess we're ending this. This might be the last episode of the podcast ever, since clearly I'm just such an
The
annoyance.
final reckoning. Oh, gosh.
The art of ending. The art of the end.
That's a little dramatic. Speaking of drama.
You name me. I don't even know what I'm going to name this one.
There's so many things you could choose.
I know, but it's like every week is hiatus.
Look,
Art
don't
of the
choose
hiatus,
that.
Art of coming back. What is this? The art of return?
Go for it if that's what you want to do. You don't even have to like make it known that we were gone, but you would keep fucking making it known. By the way, flashing red lights. We skipped a week.
Well,
No shit.
okay, bye.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. I love that. God, I love
that.
Frozen so much.
I love it.
We don't have to
Frozen
get into
2.
We don't have to get into that. Into the unknown.
I would have rather you done Olaf's Samantha. Samantha. That shit's fucking funny.
It is so good. Oh God. Well, thank you so much for watching. If whatever platform you're watching on, if you can subscribe and like and follow and comment and say hey and rate us 5 stars and do this and do that and so on and so forth. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. Anywhere you can find us. The Art of Ramble. Tell your sister. Tell your neighbor. Tell your brother. Tell your mother. Tell your
cousin.
pet.
Hopefully, side note, hopefully Chris will put us on TikTok this week because my leg hairs are covered. So.
Oh, God. We're back to this again. Okay. I think that's it. That's enough for now. And we will see y'all in the next one. Bye.